Hello, welcome to Evolution Organics. Welcome to the Evolution Organics newsletter, and welcome today to the Core Evolution studio here in Aynsham, just outside of Oxford. My name's Henry Maitland. I'm the founder and owner of Core Evolution, which is the building we're in today, and of course Evolution Organics. I've spent 28 years studying and being immersed in the health and wellness industry. And through that time I have amassed a fair amount of knowledge in the subjects of particularly functional rehabilitation, but all aspects of human health and wellness from a foundational standpoint, and I'll discuss in a lot of depth, no doubt, over time what that really means. The mission, the idea, the concept of this little video blog is to share in another way the information that I'm going to be writing on going from now on, and to further elaborate, extrapolate, dimensionalize all of our understanding of health and wellness. I've dedicated my life to it, and it would seem crazy not to share it with you, because you are an audience of people who have shown your interest and your dedication to your own health and wellness, so I hope this will be of interest to you. Most of you won't know me, and even those of you that read the blog post that I used to write years ago probably don't remember. That's fair enough, here I am. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself, so that we can begin to build a relationship. You can begin to know who I am, and within the context of getting to know me better, you'll get to know Evolution Organics better, and you'll get to understand the vision and the mission of the brand, and what we're about, and where we're going, and what we want to do, and what we hope you can be a part of in the journey as we go there. So my name's Henry Maitland, this is Core Evolution. I'm a specialist in functional exercise, holistic rehabilitation, health and wellness. I'm a truly holistic practitioner, and I've qualified through multiple disciplines, and then have brought that together to the best of my abilities, which has very, very much helped me deepen my understanding as to the key things, the really foundational things that we can all be doing to become healthier, become weller, become happier. And that's what I want to talk about here, and I want to elaborate further in more detail. So I'll give you a little bit about my history, and I think in doing that I hope to for us to begin to build a relationship, for you to understand the credibility of my teaching, and so that you've got a base, an understanding of the knowledge that I have and the kind of things I'm going to be sharing with you, and then you can ask me questions about things that I've actually studied and I've worked in, and then you're going to get the most from this experience, and I'll have the most fun teaching. So I started out 28 years ago, at the time shooting this, in massage for health and relaxation when I was 16. Very good place to start. Lots of anatomy and physiology, basic movements, but it was a good place to begin. I went from there into sports massage. From there I went into gym instruction, I believe. From there, personal training. Once I got into personal training, I really began to see the extraordinary limitation of the teaching in the way that we were observing people's bodies, and I could instinctively tell that there was just a huge amount more that I wasn't able to observe in human mechanics. So I found very fortunate to find the Czech Institute. They do basically, in the way I held it, a 4-year program in terms of exercise, functional exercise, assessment, and movement rehabilitation. I did all of that program with them. I did 3 years in nutrition, sort of practical nutrition and holistic lifestyle coaching. I took 2 years out within the process of going through that to do neuromuscular therapy, and on completion of those programs I sought out a teacher again in America, which was the Four Winds Institute, Alberto of the Four Winds Institute, and got into doing energy medicine, shamanic healing, which could sound like more of an abstraction, but I started my studies in energy medicine and philosophy and understanding spiritual philosophy when I was a teenager. My mum was a yoga teacher. So these are threads that have existed throughout my whole life. There's nothing that I kind of jumped into as a diversion. These are all completely integrated aspects of study. They completely have their place within a holistic system, and I use all of the skills that I've learned. Well, not literally all of them, that would be practically very, very difficult, but I've used elements of everything that I've learned in the, and I practiced them in the way that they were intended and taught. I haven't actually needed to adapt anything, I've just brought them together. They're all highly proficient and work as they were taught. So those are some of the subjects I've studied. I hope that gives you a bit of an outline and a bit of a feel for the kind of teaching that I do. There should be something in there for everybody, whether you're an athlete doing high performance strength and conditioning, I can help with that. Whether you're frankly in agony and you're just trying to get out of pain, that's where I spend the majority of my time, helping people running programs. My deepest passion now, I think, is for energy medicine, emotional healing. And that I think I can do a great deal to help with. The conversation about mental health seems to be getting bigger, and I would very much like to contribute to that, and I feel I can offer something which is perhaps a slightly more unique perspective through my own work and through my own studies, and yeah, I think there's some really interesting stuff we can cover. So that's me. That's a little bit about Evolution Organics, a little bit about the studio that I work in, and where I'll be doing my kind of film work will be based here. Why did I set up Evolution Organics? I just want to cover that briefly. There are many reasons, but the key one, because I think it has the greatest resonance to where we are in society today, and I think coming out of COVID and the news covering so much of the environmental concerns, particularly with flooding happening internationally and all this kind of stuff. You know, the key one is about the environment, it is about health and wellness. Evolution Organics isn't just a brand name, it really is a mission statement. One of the key points of getting involved in setting it up was so that we could have a business that supports organic farming, that supports biodiversity, sustainability, ecology, that supports reforestation, that supports the reduction in use of pesticides and herbicides, that supports increased food quality, that supports, therefore, increased quality of supplements through being able to get ingredients from organic farms. It really is a completion. It's one of the kind of grounding principles of human health and wellness is soil quality in the food that we eat. So I wanted to be a part of that, and I wanted to, and still do want to, be part of that journey with everybody. And it's a part of the binding principle that brings together the ethos of the work I do here at Core Evolution and what's unfolding in Evolution Organics. So here we all are. I really look forward to teaching you some high quality, innovative, interesting, helpful, truthful information about health, wellness and healing. If you have any questions, please just send me an email, henry.maitland@core-evolution.co.uk, or you can just get in contact direct with the Evolution Organics team at the info@, and I'm sure they can just forward that on to me. And we'll develop this conversation and we'll see how it goes. I very much look forward to seeing you again. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye.